It's been 3 weeks since the city of Orlando was hit with an unexpected tragedy, the deadliest mass shooting in modern American history. 49 people were killed inside a gay nightclub there. And News 4 brought you live coverage from Orlando and met with local volunteers there.
Tonight, we meet a group of Western New Yorkers who continue to show why we're called the City of Good Neighbors. News 4's Jen Shantz has more. Jen?
Well, Don, Loop magazine is a tiny operation. Most of its writers don't even have offices. But when the local LGBT magazine heard about the Orlando shooting at Pulse nightclub, they wanted to do something big to show their support. So they printed 5,000 copies of a special edition called One Pulse Buffalo. How do you reach out to someone you've never met and tell them they're not alone?
I just want to send sympathy and just let them know that we're here and we know how they feel.
They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, so Buffalo's LGBT magazine Loop took 300. It's all for Loop's One Pulse Buffalo edition to show support for Orlando. The city lost 49 people when Pulse nightclub was targeted by a shooter June 12th.
Just see people fall to the ground.
Loop's executive editor, Michael Rizzo, put out the call to Buffalo's LGBT community to come and get their pictures taken to show their love and support.
We distribute 3,000 copies a month in Buffalo, so we're giving Orlando a bigger distribution than we typically give Buffalo. I've had to bring on 2 more designers to be able to help me do all of this. There's a lot of post-processing and knocking out backgrounds and making templates for something we've never done before.
Some people held up rainbow flags, others held a hand over their heart. Rachel Kerr brought her 2 young children with her.
We're trying to raise them to be aware of what's going on in the world, especially in times like this. It's important to keep the people that you love close, and I hope that our little group hug sort of conveyed that.
But just in case photos weren't enough, Rizzo also arranged for staff to write messages for Orlando. This gesture, in part, is Loop's way of showing Buffalo's solidarity. But for Corey Moore, it goes deeper than that.
I think this has more to do with being from the LGBTQ community, understanding the struggle that we all go through.
When the stories started coming out of who they were and what they were doing, you started learning about their families or pictures of them, then it really became shocking because everyone was our age. Everyone was between 25 and 35. We're both 30 years old.
Loop isn't making any extra money on this issue. In fact, they've relied on community partners and volunteers to make it happen.
It really just kind of struck home that it could be any city, it could be any dance club.
The special edition is also going to be hand-delivered to LGBT community centers in Orlando. Rizzo, along with the team from Loop, gets on a plane tomorrow morning. If you want to get involved or send your own message of support, it's not too late. You can tweet them using the hashtag OnePulseBuffalo. Reporting live in the studio tonight, Jen Shantz, News 4 at 6.
Still to come.